Whoa. We're back in the nursery. Pushing a bunch of seedlings right now. Kind of see what's happening behind me. Give you a close-up on those. But I started succession planting, both direct sow and in the nursery. We got one room of the nursery full, about to fill up. The other room on the rack system as well, and kind of going to show you what's going on there just for a real quick update. But we've been kind of buried in harvesting and getting this new set of crops in, dropping seeds and just keeping up with everything. So I'm in a place on this project in particular where I am trying to bring on a few full-time people, and until then I'm just chasing my tail, trying to keep up and prioritizing the more important events. So I might do something kind of based on that here soon, so you can kind of see the progression from the consulting management standpoint. But I'm just going to flip around and show you these seedlings. All right, so in here you can see I've got the two tables set up, and these are just under some LEDs. They're doing pretty good. I'm going to drop them down as soon as they sprout. So all of this here is dandelion. I'm just going to fill a bed of that because I can cut and come again on the dandelion pretty good. I'm doing a winter density lettuce, and I'm planting a couple different rows of those at a time. And then all of these small cell, these are 277 count cell trays. This is actually where I'm starting my beets, because where I have the beets going, I was not able to direct sow them this year. I'm going to try something a little different, maybe a little risky, and show you how that goes as I go to get them in. But we're going to be setting about 5,000 beets in succession, about 1,100, 1,250 each time. I got the trays prepped as I continue to plant in succession, but we got fennel, endive, chard, watercress down here, oregano and parsley. I'm trying to get them into the beds so they can winter over and kick off early next year. So there's not all these are seeded out yet, but we're just sticking them as we go and going from there. Got a nice stash of Johnnies. And in here, so now that that's all full of trays, we're gonna start rocking these out. Didn't catch any mice yet, but I'm just gonna have to go for it and get in here. Haven't seen much evidence of mice. Wait a minute. What is that? Hopefully that's a leftover. But here's our racks. If you want to see how we made these lights, I have a short and a long version on how to make these custom rack LEDs. And this whole system here fits for 48 10 by 20 trays, and out here we can fit 48 10 by 20 trays. So 96 total 10 by 20 trays, and mostly we use the big deep 50 cells. This is just a seating bench that we have kind of to work on. But these are the really deep 50 count cells I like to use, especially if they're going to be in there a little longer. Those 277s are just so that I can get the root started, so I can get them down deep enough to get the water with the way that's watering. So we got our down to earth right there. All of our stuff, backup filters, backup dosers, all that good stuff. This is kind of where I keep things if I want to keep them nice So in this room right now, it's 81 degrees. Looks like the fan's having a bit of a hard time keeping up. It is 93 out today. And it's like the worst time. So it's 312, maybe even 412. The dehumidifier's been actually kicking out quite a bit of water up there. And but it feels nice in here. This is perfect for seedlings. 41% humidity, 81 degrees. It's fine. I would prefer it a little cooler, but I wouldn't kick myself. The hose rig, and then if you haven't seen, this is our feed barrel. I just have it set up to go through basic filtration because I gas out in this barrel typically for a while. And I actually barely use the spigot right now because I have such a consistent amount of water being pulled out of the air. It keeps us pretty full. I just keep an air stone in there to keep the water moving and nice. I'm not adjusting pH in this room at the moment, but I'm not ruling that out as something that would be good. So that's kind of what we're doing, what it's looking like. A bunch of new plants getting ready to go out. Getting ready for it to cool off, to tell you the truth. The greenhouses are beating me up. And these are the plants that I'm gonna be watching while we do that, hopefully with a few more people. Let me know if you got any questions, and appreciate you watching.